The power is a gap scheme run that utilizes angle blocks in addition to 3 ways of gaining an advantage in the run box by incorporating a read of the D end, utilizing additional run threats, and most importantly, pulling a lineman across the line of center. The power blocking scheme can be used with multiple personnel packages, formations, and even plays, but this will change nothing for our offensive line. Let's break down the power versus an even split 13. Before we go on, even implies that there is a 4-man surface on the defensive line. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Split means that there is no Mike linebacker over top of the center, and the linebackers are split by the line of center. And finally, the 13 implies that as you're reading left to right, there is a 1 technique and then a 3 technique for a 13 in regard to the interior tackles. Working left to right, the backside tackle should step inside and then hinge. It's very important to protect against any B-gap run-throughs, but basically the backside tackle is replacing the backside guard. Against an even split look such as this one, the backside tackle will have the defensive end unless there's a Mike blitz. The backside guard is going to help gain advantage by pulling and logging or wrapping up to the front side linebacker. The aiming point is B-gap and up. If there's someone in the B-gap, you make a hole. The center is going to be responsible for the first down lineman backside, generally the nose or a 3 technique. In this case, it's the nose. The front side guard will block down if there's someone in the gap or pick up the Sam on a blitz. In this case, there's no one in the gap, so the front side guard will combo to the tackle, and then one of the two will work back to the Mike. The front side tackle will block down or combo a 2 or 3 technique with the front side guard. If uncovered, he's going to track to the backside linebacker, assuming that there's no B-gap threat by the play side linebacker. In power right, the unblocked 6th defender in the box is the defensive end. The defensive end is going to be our read key. As the quarterback and fullback mesh, the defensive end has one of 2 choices. The defensive end can take a hard angle outside to intercept the F on the outside run. That's going to be a pull and replace read for the quarterback. So he'll pull and get vertical right downhill as the defensive end tackles the fullback. Now if the defensive end stays inside, then that is a give read for the quarterback, and he will give to the fullback who will work to the outside. Now let's break down the power versus an even split 31. Even in that there's a 4-man surface, split in that there is no Mike linebacker on the line of center, and the 2 linebackers, Sam and Mike, are split, and 31 indicating that there is a 3 technique to the left and a 1 technique to the right for the interior defensive lineman. This is a more ideal situation, running the power to the 1 technique, running it at the nose because of the way the angles match up. Nothing much changes for the backside tackle, again working left to right. He's essentially taking the place of the backside guard. He's going to step inside and hinge. The backside guard, so if we're going power right, it's going to be the left guard, is pulling and logging or wrapping up inside. In this case, the B gap is open, and he's looking for the front side linebacker. The center is still responsible for the first down lineman backside. In this case now, it's the 3 technique. In the event of a Mike blitz, however, the center must pick up the Mike. This is why it's imperative that the backside tackle is always looking to replace the backside guard. So in this circumstance, the backside tackle will account for the 3 technique while the center is able to pick up the Mike. In this case, there is someone down from the play side guard, so he'll block the nose. The play side tackle will then track to the backside linebacker. It's very important that he pick up the Sam on any blitzes. And the other thing, important coaching point, is that the front side tackle is always looking to go to where the Mike will be, not where the mic is pre-snap. These are two very athletic defenders. They're not going to be in the same place as they are at the snap of the ball versus 1 second or 2 seconds into the play. So it's important that they track the path of the mic linebacker and intercept that route. In this scenario, we're going to pair the power run scheme with a toss read. The quarterback and the fullback on the snap of the ball will work to the right. Again, the unblocked sixth defender in the box is the defensive end, and he is the read key. If the defensive end takes a hard angle outside to intercept the F, the quarterback will fake the pitch and then work vertical. If the defensive end attacks the quarterback will execute the pitch and allow the play to get outside. Now we have power right versus an even stack 31. In this situation, the backside tackle, working left to right again, is still going to do his best to replace the backside guard. Because that backside guard is pulling, he's going to have to at least get a hand on him to help the center so we don't get a clean run through by the three technique tackle. This is something that will be repped, but the backside tackle, after he pulls, logs, or wraps up inside, is actually going to be looking outside for the Sam linebacker because he's playing that apex line. He has the ability to work outside flat space and pass, but still enter the run box versus run. The mic linebacker will be accounted for by the play side tackle, so we don't want him to get confused and we get two blockers on one defender, leaving one running free. Nothing changes for the center. He's blocking down on the first down defensive lineman. The play side guard has someone down, so he will block the nose, leaving the play side tackle to track towards the mic. Again, we're always looking to intercept the mic as to where he's going to be, not where he starts post-snap. Once again, the end is the read key, unless, of course, in the end knifes inside. The play side tackle will then pick up that end, will read the Sam, and the pulling guard will pick up the mic. As you can see here. Power right versus an odd stack. Odd being it's a 3-man surface with a stacked mic linebacker. Generally, an odd stack defense will utilize gap exchanges in which, if you look at the left-hand side of the defense, the end and the will be responsible for gaps 1 and 2. Sometimes the end might have 2 and the will might have 1, or vice versa. The end will have 1 and the will have 2. Again, that's nothing to be totally concerned about because if you do your assignments, everything will be okay. The backside tackle will again replace the backside guard, work inside and then hinge, regardless of if the end knifes inside or if the will drops down, we've got it protected. Backside guard will pull and log or wrap up inside the B gap. The center and play side guard will combo the nose and then work to the will. And the play side tackle track to the mic, assuming that there is no B-gap threat. The read key will remain the outside force defender to the right. In the event the defense shifts their odd front to 4 eyes rather than the ends being head up, we can simply walk in this case, tight end down and bring the jack up to the line of scrimmage and make him the read key to prevent any confusion or frustration or delay in the read. Nothing changes for the offensive lineman. Hopefully this provides a solid understanding of the power run scheme and how we'll block it versus multiple defensive formations.